Hi everybody, how you doing today? Cheers, welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a great day. So any of you out there looking for acreage, today I have 20 acres for you in Alabama, 5 acres in Tennessee, or this one right here in Arkansas. I'm just shy of 4 acres. And this is where we're going to begin in Sheridan, Arkansas, 72150. Hope you're all having a great day. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe and join our growing community. So this is where we're going to begin at 107 Grant 13 Sheridan, Arkansas 72150. And this is sitting on 3.47 acres. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house with 1,616 square feet for $59,900. It's hot off the listing press, been on the market for 3 days, built in 1979. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money in Sheridan, Arkansas. So this looks like we have a brick exterior and a shingle roof. We do have a covered entry here. Now in Sheridan, Arkansas, we're in Grant County where your population is around 5,000 people. Looks like we have a really nice little horseshoe sidewalk leading us up to our entrance. Hopefully that brings you some good luck. Hope you're all having a great day. Cheers, everybody. It's always a beautiful day to view houses. Yeah, this does not look bad. So we're on a brick foundation. We have a back patio as well. This one looks like it's going to need some fixing. Under $60,000, and in Arkansas, your real estate tax rate is 0.59%, so it's coming in lower than that national average of 0.99. Yeah, this is going to need some cleanup, but we do see a set of French doors, so this is off the back patio there. Almost 4 acres of land, so we're getting a well, the septic, the utilities. You can ask the agent how long it's been unoccupied, and the agencies are always in the listing description box, the listing agencies are always found in the description box below. This unsweet tea is kicking in. Okay, so here we're seeing some paneling that we all love. So we've got some paneling here. Looks like we have an open plan. Now we can lighten up that paneling, modernize the interior. That might be laminate or vinyl flooring. Here's our kitchen. Nice. We have a lot of upper and lower cabinets. We have a window above a double sink. We have a place here for your range. And they did leave the range hood. Not a bad kitchen. U-shaped, galley style. Yeah, not bad at all, really. $59,900 for this house. Some people pay more than that for a truck. So if you're looking for a house in Arkansas, we are in Sheridan, Arkansas. So it looks like we have a step up. So it looks like we have a sunken living room. So it looks like we walk up a couple of brick stairs to get up into the kitchen and that slider door to take us to the back patio. Kind of a funky little entrance right there, though, isn't it? If we don't have that's leading into this room right here. You don't have a whole lot of space there, but again, more reason to take a look at it in person, I guess. And maybe it's not as thin as it looks there. Maybe that stair is wider than what it seems. Okay, so this may be one of the bedrooms. Now, the home inspections, your general contractor will let you know the longevity of the roof, if your windows are aluminum, if they're wood, if they're vinyl. So it looks like we were getting carpet in the bedrooms, and this does look like it has a vaulted ceiling. Here's your full bathroom. Looks like we have a shower that's missing a shower head, but nice assist handle there. The tub and surround does not look bad at all. That may be ceramic tile on the floor there. Another window by your sink. $59,900, Sheridan, Arkansas. And again, we're in Grant County. This has got a lot of potential for under $59,900. 3.47 acres, so almost 3.5 acres of land here. 107 Grant 13, $59,900. It's been on the market 3 days, so let's get a look at our street view here. Look at this. So you do have some acreage, so you could have a little farm here. It looks like they might have had horses, so there's a horse trailer. There's also a construction trailer. Look at the beautiful scenery here. You've got some farmland across the road. This is really pretty. This could be a hidden gem for somebody. Let's save it up, right? That looks very nice. And let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so we have a flea market at Junkers Junction. That's cool, right off of 187. And let's see, what else are we near? Deer Creek, we're south of Deer Creek. And right nearby, we have a Horton family goat farm, if any of you are looking for goats. So here we are in Sheridan. And let's see here. Little Rock is up to the north. And you've got Thornton and Fordyce down to the south. You've got Pine Bluff over here to the east. And you've got Arkadelphia over to the west. So here we are. Red marks the spot. Let's take a look at our acreage. Here we are. 3.47 acres. So just shy of 3.5 acres of land. Right there. This might be, not sure what Dean and May is, but here we are. Red marks the spot. Grant 13 right here. 3.47 acres in Sheridan, Arkansas. Right off of Highway 167 South. It's a great find for somebody that's looking for 3.5 acres of land under $60,000. And the description states here that the house was built in 79. A spacious home on almost 3.5 acres, 3 bedrooms, 1 full bath. You do have a bonus room, 2 living areas. And for the history on this one, it was just listed and the house is 46 years old. Not a bad find right there for somebody. 59.9. Okay, so now we're headed into Big Sandy, Tennessee. Anybody looking for a barndo? This might suit your needs. We're sitting on 5 acres with this property here. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 640 square feet. It's only been on the market a day, so again, another one hot off the listing press. And this barndo was built in 1990. So let's see what we're getting for $75,000 in Cedar Grove, Big Sandy, Tennessee at 3525 Cedar Grove Road. Anybody looking for a barndo on 5 acres? So we have a covered entry here. We have a metal roof, of course, and then you've got your overhead door on the end. Big Sandy, Tennessee. We are in Benton County, population 486 people. Wow, look at this nice parcel. 5 acres. You could totally have a farm here or just hang out in your own peaceful private residence, right? Let me know in the comments where you guys are viewing from. It's always great to have you here. Subscribe to the channel. Join our growing community. And this is where we venture through state to state, through town to town to see how much house, cabins, and acreage we can get for our money. So I'm not sure what's happening with this wall right here below that AC unit, but all the more reason to have your home inspections. But we do see a little kitchenette. We see ceramic flooring. And remember, these are the asking prices. You can always make an offer. Lighten up these walls and modernize it. There's your electric panel. You've got a couple of windows here. They look like vinyl. 5 acre barndo right here. Big Sandy, Tennessee. So here's our kitchenette. Now there's a lot that we could do with this. We could add more cabinets up above. You could add a range hood. You could reconfigure the kitchen if you like. There's a lot of room to work with if we pull it out a ways. So this may be your laundry and maybe a bedroom area. It does have hardwood floor in this room. Anybody looking in Tennessee, here you go. A barndo on 5 acres. And again, you're getting the well, the septic, and utilities. Here's your bathroom. It's got potential. The lid's down, so we're off to a good start, right? Might need a tank lid, though, from the looks of things. Yeah, that looks like that might have caught I don't know. That looks like it needs some attention. I'm not sure if that was electrical issue there. Definitely have this looked at, make an offer on the condition, what it's worth to you, of course. And find out what's going on with it and get down to the nitty gritty. So there's your washer and dryer. Here's our outbuilding. That's nice. Look at this beautiful parcel. Big Sandy, Tennessee, and we're in Benton County. And in Tennessee, your real estate tax rate is 0.58%. So here's the garage area. But no, that can't be the garage unless the overhead door might be on this side. Yeah, there's the garage door area. Or the garage door, I should say. So you could park in one side and live in the other. You could modify this however you see fit, whatever you need. Barndo, Big Sandy, Tennessee, on 5 acres of land. 3525 Cedar Grove Road. Only been on the market a day, so let's check it out on the map. Big Sandy. So we are here in Tennessee. There's Cooper's Cabin. We have a Create a Gift General Store over to the west. That's nice. Okay, so we have Woolworth over to the east. Springville over to our west, northwest. Tennessee Ridge is up here to the northeast. So I would say that this is about 2 hours west of Nashville. So we're above Camden and we're east of Gleason and McKenzie. And there we are, Big Sandy, Tennessee, about 2 hours west of Nashville. So let's take a look at our 5 acres. There we are. Anybody looking for 5 acres, there you go. All for you. Big Sandy, Tennessee. And there's your Barndo. Not bad at all, I would say, for the right person if you want to modify it. And it was built in 1990, it says here. And the description states it's a shop house situated on 5 acres. Make it your own with some TLC. You've got well water, no heat source. The home was heated by the space heaters. The AC is a wall unit, so you may want to modify that as well. Storage building as well as that we saw. Could make a nice hobby farm. And so when we look at the history on this one, it was just listed and it's 35 years old. 5 acres right there. And again, the real estate tax in Tennessee is 0.58%. Nice find for somebody. And the living space is 640 square feet. Now you could add on, you could add up if you wanted. 5 acres, nice. Okay, so now we are in Georgiana, Alabama. Look at this. This is 20 acres of land. The house is 139.9. It has 1,062 square feet of living space with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And you'll find this house at 282 Sourwood Road, Georgiana, Alabama, 36033. Another one hot off that listing press. Been on the market a day. It was built in 1977. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money with 20 acres. Georgiana, Alabama. Look at this. Georgiana, however you want to pronounce it, it's 20 acres. In Alabama, and your real estate tax rate here is 0.36%. So it looks like we have a shingle roof. We have a nice covered porch. This might be concrete block. Can't quite tell. It might be concrete block with siding. Another reason to take a look at it in person. Looks like they do have an above ground pool. That'll keep you cool. And now in Georgiana, Alabama, we're in Butler County. The population is 1,738 people. So it looks like they've got a camper on the property. Yeah, that's a concrete block building. 20 acres of land. Woo, let me know what you guys would do with this. 139.9. We're under 140,000 for 20 acres with a well, septic, and utilities, and looks like a concrete block structure. It's like you've got a back door. We could add on. We could add up. We could elevate. Look at this. There's that paneling we all love. Here's our kitchen. That's not bad. Does have a dishwasher. You've got a window above your double sink. There's your range hood. Looks like vinyl flooring. You've got quite a few cabinets. Now, if you wanted, you could paint the cabinets. You could remove them, start fresh. You could paint the paneling, or you could remove that also. For me, I'd want to get in there and, see if I could open it up a little bit more. But we do have a gas wall heater there. This does not look bad. 20 acres of land. Dang. And the one we saw the other day, that had the acreage, that went fast. It wasn't even on the market 4 days. So if you guys are looking for acreage like this, I recommend having your ducks in a row, having your pre-approval letter, having your funds. If you are paying cash, lucky you. If you're paying cash, let them show them your proof of funds and that you're ready to rock and roll is what I'm trying to say. Because these houses are going fast with acreage, and then the houses with low price tags are going fast. Okay, so here's our full bathroom. They do have a tub. It doesn't look like we have a shower. They put a nice elongated assist handle on there. That's nice to help you get out of that tub if you need it. You have more vinyl flooring. Cute little bathroom. $139,900 here. And again, we're in Butler County, Georgiana, Alabama. Looks like there's a little staining by that fan on that ceiling there. This might be one of the bedrooms. We do get closet space. 20 acres of land. Wow, you could have totally do it up on that, I would imagine. You could split it. You could have a community. You could bring in campers. You could help people out. Share it with family and friends. Or keep it all to yourself, I suppose. Either way, 20 acres. That's a nice sized parcel. So this looks like another bedroom. This house would look a lot different, just modernized with a wall, you know, just the walls painted, just to lighten it up. Now here we have more staining on the ceiling, so maybe the house needs a roof. But again, have those home inspections. But this is your laundry room nonetheless. 20 acres, maybe you want to build a new home. Hey, is that your lawnmower? Looks like it is. Is that a lawnmower sitting there? Might be. Look at this beautiful land. Peace and quiet. You're secluded. You want to get away from it all? This will do it. Wildlife too. Could you imagine? I don't mind coming to Alabama, you guys. Not at all. We can sit and have a fire. I think it's about time that we all meet, right? It's kind of unfair. You guys get to see me, but I never get to see you. 20 acres of land right here. $20 acres with some trees, and we'll look at the description and see if they say anything else about the property. We do have a little bit of water, a little stream running on the property. That's always good. That'll bring in more wildlife. Yeah, there's a little bit of water. Clean up that trash. All right, so let's get some information off the description off of this. Yeah, there's your dirt road. That's off the beaten path. Okay, 282 Sourwood Road. That's a pretty address. So let's see where we are on the map real quick. There's your parcel. 20 acres right here, you guys. Hank Williams Road. Anybody want to listen to some Hank Williams Jr. while you're moving? Get down with little Bo Cephas. Okay, so we are west of Starlington. And we're north of Garland. So here we are in Georgiana. Greenville, Alabama is right up here to the northeast. Montgomery's up here to the northeast. So we are in central Alabama, a little closer to the south line. There we are. Red marks the spot. So let's get a closer look at our satellite view of your 20 acres of land. There you go. It's just about triangular in shape. 20 acres right here for you guys. $139,900. That might be a great buy. Never be afraid to make that offer based on the condition. Have those home inspections. You can have those appraisals. I recommend sellers get the appraisals before they even put their house on the market, but they don't always do that. Now, the listing states that the house was built in 1977. It has 1,062 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and 20 acres. No restrictions. Enjoy your own land. There's a mixture of hardwoods and pines that are approximately 20 years old with a nice creek on the south side. You're minutes from I-65 in Georgiana. This property is convenient as a second house, first-time home buy. Enjoy chickens, pets, or even horses without neighbors getting upset. This is the country. Nice. Okay, so we see the history. It was just listed, and it's 48 years old. And again, the real estate tax rate in Alabama is 0.36%. So that is 20 acres in Georgiana, Alabama, 36033. And again, the listing agencies are in the description box below the video. And that's $139,900. Or we have Big Sandy, Tennessee, if you're looking for a Barndo on 5 acres for $75,000. Or we have this fixer in Sheridan, Arkansas on 3.47 acres for $59,900. And that'll do it for today's episode. Hope you're all having a great day. You're welcome to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because the house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. And we will see you then, because more houses are coming up, and I'm just looking, and I'm on the hunt for more acreage. So we'll see you then. You guys have a great day and stay hydrated. Cheers.